Hi folks, welcome back to the Carver's Wood Shop. This is my next project. It's going to be a mini pine cone ornament with a little bit of the green and a little bit of snow on top. And I'm going to show you how to carve one of these. This is a real simplified form of the other one, which was someone else's pattern and way of doing it. This is my way of doing this one. It's not as intricate as the other one. I know for a beginner this is perfect because it won't take you a lot of time to do it. The other nice thing about this particular project, you're going to learn about stop cuts. You're going to do a lot of stop cuts. It may take a little longer than the pickle. This is actually the same size as the pickle, and I just made a little pine cone out of it. And you're going to find that this is really going to be a fun project to do. I see I missed a spot here. Oh, I thought I did anyway. No, it looks fine. This here is a very simplified project. It doesn't. You can make it out of a block. The last three projects, the front Santa and the penguin and this one, is all out of a block. You don't need to have a bandsaw to do this. So what I want to do is show you. I kind of speed up the process. I speed up the process by cutting this out on a bandsaw. But you don't have to, and let me just explain to you what cuts you'll have to do. You're going to have a flat at the top because that's where the where your little eye bolt will go to hang it in the tree, and this portion at the bottom will be rounded. So really what you want to do is cut one corner off like this and then make another pattern at the bottom, rounded like a pine cone. Okay, here you're going to cut this away, this away, this, and this by cutting across until you get that completely flush all the way across like this. Okay, then you're going to turn it sideways. Once you do all your corners that way, you're going to turn it sideways and you're going to do the same markings. Now it's going to look like this, so all you need to do, and this is going to be squared off, but this will be rounded already or already cut out. So all you do is put your mark back on the side again. So you're going to turn it and you're going to put the same marks down again, and you're going to cut it off, cut it out again. This is kind of a sloppy way of doing it, but you'll get the idea here. So technically this whole corner is going to go, this all the way across is going to go, and this all the way across. So what you end up, when you do those two sides, you end up with this. Okay, so what happens a lot of times, folks, is the bandsaw just speeds things up quite a bit. You're not spending your time getting rid of wasted areas, like waste areas. You're really putting more time into the carving portion of it. The rest of this, of course, will have to be done with a regular knife. So you want to pick up a knife. If you're a beginner, you want to make sure your glove is on, you have a thumb guard, and you have a carver's glove. I don't wear one when I teach. It's just easier for me to do it this way. But I recommend, if you're a beginner, I highly recommend, strongly recommend that you wear one. But anyway, let's get started with this. What you want to do is you want to take your knife. Let me hone this up a little bit on a strop. If you don't have a strop, make sure you get one. Make sure you have a good quality knife. There's plenty of people online that will sell you a knife, and I use a pocket knife. I don't recommend that for a beginner. It's just my preference to use one. I've been using pocket knives pretty much of the time, any more than a stationary knife. But that is entirely up to you. The other important thing, and I kind of explained it before, was it's very important that you learn how to sharpen these. I have some videos about sharpening. You may want to just go to my YouTube channel, and on the search bar just put in sharpening, and all of my videos pertaining to sharpening will be on there. And I have a lot of how-to things, so if you put how-to, all my how-to videos will show up, of how to make a dust collector, ways of cleaning up, measuring your things, all kinds of how to pick out a good knife. All those things are on that video, on that website. So you're more than welcome to go there to search whatever topic you're looking for. If there's a particular thing you want to carve, say a cardinal, you put cardinal in, my one flat cardinal will show up. Most of my stuff is still on YouTube. I'm pulling a lot of things off as I'm making the DVDs. This will be up only for a brief time. I'll pull this off and I'll put this one along with the front Santa and the penguin will all go into one DVD. Hopefully I can fit it on one. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, let's start with this. So we have it already cut out. You did both of these, okay? What you want to do is take your knife and these corners right in here. You're just going to round that off, okay? And take each one, just round it off towards the center, or towards the middle here, okay? That's all you're doing. Now, my wood's nice and soft. I sprayed it with a little bit of that rubbing alcohol and water. You don't want to go too crazy with it because what can happen, it can check on you or crack on you. It's nice if your pieces are a little on the hard side. You can see it's cutting like butter for me today, but we want to get this little knobby at the top. So we're just going to keep working towards that center. And we don't want to get rid of it completely. It's just like the pickle. Oh, the length of this is really about 1 inch by 2 inches, okay? 1 inch by 2 inch. Or you can go a little bit better. You can go 2 1/4 if you want. All these projects that I'm showing you online, right? The last 3 projects, the front Santa, the penguin, and this one, the mini pine cone. You can do it out of any size wood you want, okay? There's no right or wrong way of doing it because they all come out of a block, okay? So, alright, so we have that done. Alright, so what we're going to do, we'll come back and we'll start on how we're going to really, well, yeah, I'll be right back.